Hello, everybody. Here's my thoughts on the Sri Lankan war, civil war. So that was the second part I've done on it. The first one was on the protest. Well, going through, just going over the Toronto Star's website just now, I've found this one story article, Sri Lankan war nears bitter end. Well, I have to say this about this. Some of the comments I read there on the bottom of the article are just flagrant assault attacks on Canada, my Canada. You don't insult people that way. Yes, it was right to go to World War II. It was different back then. Yes, it was right to go to Rwanda or Somalia or any of those places. But how can we effectively deal with Sri Lanka right now? I don't really know. I'll read the one comment that really got to me, really said something to me. It was actually the first one, but I'm going to read both the two comments that are so far on here. Sorry and thank you. Thank you, Canada, for putting me and everyone else with a dark complexion in our place. Thank you for showing thousands of lives is worth far less than 30 minutes of sitting in traffic. I applaud your blatant display of disgust of anyone darker than you. I see it was really cause to go into Europe in World War II and into Bosnia, but heading into Rwanda, Darfur, and Sri Lanka was not worth the trouble. I apologize for all those who had to wait in order to get into the Eaton Center. Once an entire nation of people are systematically wiped out, you can have your streets back. We were mistaken to believe that the lives of our families were of any importance. This is the poster is 23 the star 32. This was posted about 9:45 a.m. this morning. Um, well, I have to say one thing to this whoever this is. I can tell you he is most likely Sri Lankan, or him or her. That is absolute pure racism right there on his part or her part. I mean, the difference case is World War One, like World War Two, it was worth being fought. It had to be fought. It was worldwide. Countries were falling to the Axis powers. Um, so I mean, it's Sri Lanka, and Sri Lanka generally. I don't know much about the conflict, but what I do know, what I feel like, what I believe, is that Tamil Tigers started it. I'm not laying blame on them, but they are. If they want to end this now, you know what? If they don't want to stop the killing or stop the slaughter, here's what the Tamils can do. Tamil Tigers can do is just lay down your arms. Okay, you're not going to win this way. You're seriously outgunned. You're under. You don't have the right. You don't not capable of defending yourselves. You're getting innocent people killed. I'm not saying that to put you guys down. I'm saying that to say, look, stop, think before you act. That's what I see with these protesters too. They're not thinking. They're just acting. Sometimes the acting is going to cause somebody harm one day. You got to think first before you act. Like the picture on there for this article. I should say this handout photo provided by the Sri Lankan army. Sri Lankan army soldiers attended to a wounded ethnic Tamil civilian in Kiriamavalki in Sri Lanka Saturday, May 16, 2009. I'm sorry to all the Sri Lankan Tamil people. I'm not great at pronouncing that name. I don't not wear my glasses right now, so I can see what all the letters and the pronunciation's a little off. I know. I'm sorry in advance for that. Um, it's this is. If you want to end this, you want to stop the slaughter. Just lay down your arms. You've lost it anyways. Hey, you may have lost, you may have not. It's you know what I've seen. There's been case in history where just in the brink of defeat, the army comes out and snatches a victory from a certain defeat and annihilation. I'm not saying that couldn't happen today in this situation, but it's very unlikely with it. I know. A lot of you may disagree with me, especially the Sri Lankan and Tamil Tigers will probably disagree with some of my points, but it is truly annoying having to see this story keep on coming back and back. You know what? Yes, your cause is important. I agree with you. Your cause is very important. But the way you're making it, trying to get the information out, is not that. It's not the right way. You're not thinking about it. You need to think about that. I know I'm jumping around a little bit here and there. These are thoughts that come to my mind as I'm speaking here. Um, um, the LTTE's conventional defeat has been a foregone conclusion for months. The only question remaining has been the fate of those tens of thousands of people the United Nations and others say the Tigers are holding in harm's way as human shields. Well, right there, that's a terrorist tactic, guerrilla tactic. Holding as human shields. We see Hamas do it in Gaza. We see it in Vietnam during the Vietnam War. Happened to a certain extent. And seeing it in Iraq right now. It's it's these people that I'm not insulting you guys. I don't want to be insulting to you, but as I see it, I'm trying to read between the lines. I can't really read much into the lines. But even if I see UN and human shields in the same sentence, I know it's true. Even though I'm a conservative in this liberal newspaper, but I can't help that much out. Sorry. Yes, that's just one of the few things. Nearly 11,900 people fled rebel areas today, bringing the total to more than 25,000 since Thursday. Military spokesman Brigadier Udia Nanakara said. Okay, whoever that. Important, something like important soldier. So, important man. The LTC, the confessional defeat, would only result in a new phase of Asia's longest modern war. Well, right there, they're just warmongers. LTTE is just a bunch of warmongers now by saying that, making that comment. That's, you know what? Let's just stop the bloodbath on both sides. You know what? Sri Lanka has the right to keep arms up until the Tamils disarm themselves, lay down their weapons, and call it quits. It's a losing cause, really. I mean, it's going to take an absolute miracle for the Tamils to come on top here. I know that's I'm going to say that a few times, so it's got to be important. Approach the first finish the war with 48 hours through carnage and bloodbath of civilians will never resolve a conflict of decades. The pro-rebel website tamilnet.com quoted LTE's S. Pamathon is saying. On the contrary, it only escalates the crisis to unforeseen heights. Yes, it will. But you gotta remember, stop attacking them. It's simple as that. They're gonna push. They still see the Tamils as a threat. So the Sri Lankan soldier army and government is gonna push and push and push. It's a chess game. War is a chess game. I'll say this once more. War is chess. It's basically a different form of war. Chess is just a different form of war. It's strategy. That's why a lot of generals, a lot of kings of old, use chess to hone their generalship, hone their general command skills, or strategical skills, planning skills. We have not eaten for weeks. A Tamil woman who escaped from Darren TV told Darren TV. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff. Prime Minister Gordon Brown called for immediate end to fighting, is that Sri Lanka must understand that there will be consequences for its actions. Well, I don't think Sri Lanka is at fault here. So, Mr. Brown, to me, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, anyways. I don't think. But yes. Okay, well, I'm going to sign off here. This is just a special edition, I guess, of the news one. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope the information's there. But I'm going to finish off one last comment from Peter Clark at 9:19 this morning. If this war or civil war could be over today, the Tamil Tigers lay down their arms and surrender. But will they? Most likely not, because they are terrorists and have no regard for the rights of others caught up in their very violent civil war. They have continuously shown their lack of respect for the civilian populations, which is 100% true. Well, thank you and have a great day, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you find this video informative. Okay, bye.